All right, this is a Fox News alert. We are continuing to monitor the pro-Hamas protests in New York City. Earlier tonight, police did clear out protesters at NYU in New York City. And we are now hearing, by the way, that they're marching toward New York Police Department headquarters also tonight as outrage grows over the continuing anti-Semitic protests on the campus of Columbia University. Well, the school has just lost the financial support of one of their most prominent alumni. New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft has donated untold millions of dollars to Columbia, and the school's Center for Jewish Life and its football field are both named after him. And Robert Kraft has remained active in the Columbia community for years. He's grateful. He got a scholarship that got his life kick-started. Anyway, appearing on campus at school events, meeting with students, and much more. He'd been very tied to the university, but now the blatant anti-Semitism on Columbia's campus is simply too great to ignore. In a statement today, Robert Kraft announced that he is, quote, not comfortable supporting the university until corrective action is taken, adding that Columbia is, quote, no longer an institution I recognize. Anyway, here with more to explain, the CEO of the New England Patriots, our friend Robert Kraft, is back. Robert, great to see you. Happy Passover. Thank you for taking time to be with us.
Thank you. It's great to be with you, Sean.
You said it was,
go
ahead.
I never thought I'd see what's going on in America, what's happening right now, and it really pains me to see it. We have our holiday going on now. It goes back to memory of thousands of years ago where negative things were happening, and the same is happening now in this great country that offered so many opportunities to our families who came here as immigrants. And we have to keep it open. We can't have this intimidation that's filtering through all these colleges and the hate continue to grow and multiply the way it is.
I never thought in our lifetime, Mr. Kraft, ever, that we would be where we are today. And I thought you summed it up very well, how saddened you are at the virulent hate that continues to grow on campus and throughout the country. It's also the halls of Congress. It's also all throughout Europe. I never thought out of Australia people would chant, gas the Jews, F the Jews. Robert Kraft, I never thought the world would turn this way. I thought we would have learned from history. Clearly, we've not.
Yeah, and it's very sad to me. And, but look at America. We've done research, and it shows 90% of the people in this country are good people. They just have to be educated, and we can't have them apathetic or misguided. We have to let them know, and they have to stand up and not be silent. It starts with the Jews, but then every group that feels marginalized, whether it be blacks, Asians, Hispanics, gay people, it'll just really impact the great fabric of this country where people have freedom to operate and go the way they want. And now we have hatred and intimidation taking over. And, I was just thinking when I went to Columbia, it was a place where people listened, were empathetic, had compassion. And now, we have professors who, instead of teaching how to think, that they're trying to tell our young people what they should think. And I think one of the biggest problems that we have to do something about is really tenure in these universities where people can do things and don't have accountability.
Yeah. You have tenured professors there that were celebrating October 7th. 1,200 Israelis were slaughtered that day. the number of children that were burned to death or decapitated, the rapes that took place, the hostages that were taken. You know, you talk with great affection about Columbia, and then you say you're not comfortable supporting this university until corrective action is taken. What corrective action would you insist on?
Yeah, well, I must point one little detail. I do still support the Kraft Center, which has been a haven for professors and students
Sure.
who don't feel safe. And I also have to compliment, the mayor, Eric Adams, who I think he has been a stand-up guy, the police, Governor Hochschild, and really, that's made me feel good to see that there are people like this who aren't afraid to stand up and have the courage to say the right thing.
Robert, this has to stop. I think you need a new president there. And if these kids continue this, frankly, many of them need to be expelled. Robert Kraft, thank you.